I hear you. This is the most common sort of response that I hear to this question. So, what I'm always curious about is what does affordable mean to you, to someone else? What might be affordable to me may be unaffordable to someone else, or what might be unaffordable to me may be affordable to someone else. So we say, I want to be affordable. I want to be accessible. Well, what does that mean? Does that mean taking insurance? Does that mean taking every single insurance that exists? If it's a self-pay practice, does that mean having a low fee? And what does low mean? And does that mean clients pick their own fee? Like, how do you actually make yourself accessible in the way that you define it? Is it accessible to some? Is it accessible to all? I find this a really interesting idea. I think that as therapists, we are taught early on that we need to do anything and everything to make ourselves available to anyone who wants to see us, regardless of if it works for us, if it is cost effective for our business, if it's the hours we want to work, if it works for our family, that it's all about self-sacrifice. So when you say accessible, what does that mean? Because to be truly accessible, you'd probably have to replicate yourself a million times for everyone who might want to work with you, or have your fee at zero, right? Or take every single insurance. And then what about people who have insurance who can't afford their copays? So are you inaccessible to them? Like, where's the line? You know what I mean? And where do your needs come into play, where it isn't entirely about what someone else needs from you, but you also take into account what do you need for your life and your practice. I believe every therapist needs to have a practice that works for their life, whatever that looks like. Whether you take insurance, whether you use a platform, whether you are self-pay, whatever's going to work for your life and make you happy and the best therapist you can be is the practice you want to have. I just am curious, when you say affordable and accessible, what do you mean? How do you define that? And does that actually make you accessible to everyone, right? Something to think about.